Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are back after a 2-week hiatus, as it were, in Minecraft. And I say we, I'm talking about you guys and me. This isn't Agrarian Skies 2. We'll get back to that eventually. This is a new mod pack series. This is the Beyond Horizon Divergence pack. And it looked really cool from what I saw. I did a little test just to see what it was about, and I discovered that this pack is incredibly FPS hungry. So, this will be at 30 FPS on YouTube's, which should make it a lot easier for you people on mobile and all that. Also, I have Optifine. Woo! You may notice a lack of, if I do this, you may notice a lack of map in this. It does give you the option for the journey map, but I decided to ignore their warnings of adding a mod, and I added a different map mod, which we will have to get to at a later date because we have to craft it. I added the Antique Atlas mod, which is kind of cool because it gives you a map that looks sort of like from an old RPG, like from classic RPGs, or like from the original Zelda or Pokemon games. I liked it. So, anyway, let's get right into the meat of this. So, whoop. Yes, I am playing on fast because, as I said, it is FPS hungry. For some reason, there's a lot of stuff in this mod pack, and they changed a lot of things. So, first off, I think we have this big structure here, but before we get to that, we need to look at this book. So this is the tutorial book sort of thing, and there's going to be some more tutorials in this temple up ahead. Start off your journey, you need to locate the temple, which is right ahead of it. It should spawn within 100 blocks of your starting location. It's required, and then they've changed many things about this pack. First off, we have, down here in the corner, we have water. We have a hydration meter we gotta follow. No big deal, we've done that before, but we have to distill the water this time. We have to cook, any water that we get out of a natural source has to then be cooked to distill it, or by boiling it, essentially, to make it potable water, essentially. We also have the good old oxygen quality meter that we had from Journey to the Core. That's cool. Tinker's Construct. We have Tinker's Construct hard mode. So we gotta make gravel, or we gotta make flint tools. The Tinker's Construct hammer has been disabled, so we have to work with these. We have to get one of these for the big automatic mining or the big large section mining. And we'll get to that eventually. Ores have been messed with. They are no longer any ore can spawn at any level now, apparently, I guess. And they're mostly sparse, so you'll get these little chunks instead. You can take 4 chunks to make the regular ore, which then we can smelt down to do stuff in the smeltery. There's also these veins here, which are hard, and you can mine each one of these ores multiple times. So if we find one of those, we're set for life. Or not life, for life. We're set for a while. There's also other alternatives to ores, blah blah blah. You can see this kind of flower right here. This is a flame lily, which means that there is redstone. There might be redstone somewhere around there. Maybe. So first things first, wood. We need a lot of wood. I spent a lot of time this day just telling you all this stuff. Reading, it's been 10 minutes, so it's going to start getting dark very soon. Maybe not. It's halfway through. We're halfway through. So we need to get as much wood as we can first. That's always the very beginning of any of these mod packs, is chop wood. But this time we don't have to punch it, because they gave us a lovely axe. Ooh, look, a mushroom. I do not believe this mod pack has the Spice of Life it does. Or at least it doesn't. It doesn't have the Spice of Life, but it does have the advanced, or the hardcore Pam's Harvest Craft turned on, so we do have food that will rot eventually. Certain things, I believe mushrooms do not rot. Yes, mushrooms do not rot, so, or at least the vanilla mushrooms do not rot. So those might be good. Those would be a good thing. They last a long time, and we can make mushroom stews, which are actually pretty decent, I believe. My plans for this series, since the story is that they want us to build a civilization, or build a new settlement, as it were. that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a settlement. We'll have a few time lapses and stuff of me building several things. And I'm going to try to stay away from living in the temple. I'll be near the temple, because the temple is required to progress. You gotta go in there, sit in a chair, and stuff like that. But I do not want to live in the temple. That is the goal I'm setting. So I have to survive in this world and not take too much of the temple for granted. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. Interesting enough, this mod pack has ATG, the alternate terrain generation mod, which we have not seen in a long while. We haven't used it since when was the last time we used it? A long time ago, in a pack far, far away. I like this mod. The mod's good. Stuff. We got a lot of wood. Just gonna cut like 1 or 2 more trees, and then we'll head in. You can take our first look inside the temple. Temple of Knowledge and Sorrow. So I want to see, this says this will automatically plant if fallen. We do, this also does have iguana tweaks on it. So I'm very happy about that, because that means these weapons and tools will level up. Which is great, and we can also replace things. I love it. I love iguana tweaks. Whoop! You're not planting. You're not planting. Okay, whatever. Apple. The apple a day keeps the doctors away, because there's no doctors out here. Alright, we'll cut this last one, and then we'll head in. And that should give us plenty of wood. Also, in the top right, you will notice we also have the weight bar back from Blood and Bones. So, yay! It does explain in the book, that about the weight, and it talks how like it's recommended that you make when you're mining, you make minecart tracks to carry things out of your mine, which is kind of a neat idea. I like that. I don't know I don't know how you get the mine carts to go uphill, but whatever. So this is the very clunky generation of this thing right here. I'm gonna make a staircase down, get some dirt. It seems to have taken out like a good sized chunk of this hill here. Skeleton, unidentified body, Divergence. Okay. So first things first, let's go up here. And these are the rooms. There are many, many, many rooms, as you can kind of tell. And each of them contain a chair and something, sometimes something for the mod or whatever they unlock. So yeah. Here we go. Take this. These are really cool. I like these wooden pedestals. Yeah. Yakamal Shatel. So these tell you about the different different biomes. So it'll tell you like what the average temperature, rainfall. Do that. 1.2306 I don't know what that means. Cool. I guess this mod, whatever mod it is, invented a new temperature. There's an extra book. Look at that. Look at that. I also have Optifine to help with this lovely FPS. Look, it's beautiful. Okay, I can zoom. Alright, so let's go downstairs. Because I think it wanted us to find the temple for a quest. There's a map right here. So basic stuff. This is all basic tutorial things in this area here. That's the second floor, actually. The second floor is basic. Tutorials here. Magic's over there. And technology is over there. That's Wabbit-san. Hello, Wabbit-san. You got a gun. And these are all modpack authors, I believe. I recognize some of them. Alright. Cool. That's all that said and done. Quest book. It wants us to make a bottle. So, you think you can rule this world? You are not the first. Prove that you are worthy by first ruling your own needs. You were used to hunting, fishing, farming for food. To survive here, you will need to take more effort. In addition, you'll need to keep yourself hydrated. And our hydration's already down to 80. So, we need sand. We need to go get some sand. I have a decent amount of burnables, so we should be good on that. That's gravel. That's a good thing. We'll need that. It's starting to turn night. So, what is that? Horsetail. Gold indicator. Ooh. So there might be some gold around here. I need sand. And I could right-click and drink this, but then I'll get sick. So, chromatic craft, silverwood log. So it's a Thaumcraft trunk with some kind of chromatic craft thing. I don't know what that is because it's all runic. Ah! Stuck. Break. Break that. If I get anything interesting, I think cantaloupes. I can't. It's not actually. It's not doing. Oh, there it is. So cantaloupes don't seem to give me much better. I remember candleberries. Candleberries apparently count as strawberries, and strawberries count as cactus fruit. That's weird. Yeah, chickens. Hello, chickens. Do you have sand for me? No, but there is a zombie. I want this. I need to set that up. Alright. Sand. I hear zombie. I hear clicking of chickens. Is it? I mean, I still would like to know what it is that makes that noise when chickens are around. Like, is it like an actual, just a sound bite for them then that makes that little clicking noise that you hear? Especially if you're in headphones? I don't know if I'm crazy. Me and Jerry both hear it. So, it only happens when chickens are around. Or if it just happens to be something wrong with us, we're just crazy. Sand! Digging up that sand, yeah. Digging up them holes. And if you're worried about timing on these episodes, don't worry. I'm going to be doing a lot of like editorial cutting and stuff. So what I'm deciding to do for this series is I'm going to do long sessions instead of individual episodes like we've been doing lately, just to get back into it and to do some more comparisons of what I prefer. I think it would be it's easier to cut longer sessions, especially if you haven't done like a lot of interesting things. I think there's a cave underneath me. I'm definitely hearing a lot of zombies, but I'm not seeing any zombies. I don't have journey maps, so I can't see them on my map. Yay. It'll be good. It'll prevent me from it'll give me some surprises, I guess. Especially if like a creeper spawns in my base. But it'll prevent me from like hacking or cheating, really. Okay. Swim. Alright, we're good. I kinda wanna go check out this red tree real quick. This red tree looks really cool. And then we'll go back in to the house. I'm not running. I've learned my lesson mostly. There's a lot of flowers around here. Red tulip, orange tulip. Jumping does not help me, but like it's kind of necessary. And we got some harvest craft nut trees over there. There's a skeleton. There's another chromatic craft sapling. Can I get a sapling? What's that say? Well, they seem to drop berries and dyes of their color, so it has to count for something. Apple. You know what? I'm better off just cutting the log and then watching it despawn, because they have a fast leaf despawn. And hope that the skeleton leaves me alone. Oh, look, berries. And dies. Okay, that's useful. Okay, he didn't want to leave me alone. Gotcha. Nope. Nope. Gotcha. Haha! Look at that. I fought something, and that that pop-up in the top right is like Chromatic Craft. I don't know how to move that at all. Walnut. Mature. Walnut. So I can grow a walnut tree if I want, if I mix this with a sapling. I remember that. That's creepers. Let's sneak. What is that? A Howman. Copper indicator. Okay. Howman. We got limestone. I got some coal. I don't have a pickaxe, though. So that's not going to help me. I'm going to go in here. And then, spruce it up. We're going to go in here for the night. I'll put some of my basic stuff in here for now, because it's kind of dangerous out there. And I'm going to make sands. Don't want to use all of that sand, in case I need it. There we go. Alright, other thing we need to make is we need to make a crafting table. So, we'll do that. And then that. Which I can actually apparently make a Tinker's Construct crafting table without actually unlocking Tinker's Construct. It's kind of interesting. Come on. One more. Let's go. Cook it. Cook it up. Cook it up. Thank you. Oh, yeah. We be cooking. We be cooking now. And I got glass bottles. Staying alive. Staying alive. Got a camel pack. Alright. Next it wants me to turn in my camel pack. Or at least it registered that I have it. And I get these. I get the tool station, so I don't need to make those. And it wants me to make it wants me to make patterns now. So, damn it, that. Oh, and I unlocked this. So this Tinker's Basics. So this unlocks the basic Tinker's Construct. Whoops. I don't think that was supposed to happen. So I right-clicked. I sat in it, I think. There we go. I'm sitting in it. I unlocked it just by clicking on it, but there, I'm sitting in it. My head's in the ceiling. There we go. Kind of wish they would have like put the floor down in here, but they had to work with what they had in this area. Whatever. So let's put these are cool. These are flat lamps from Z-Tones. I like those. What's up? Hi, baby cow. Bye. You go over there. That'll be cool. Alright, so we got a tool station up there. We have these, so we need to make some sticks, and then there we go, we have those, and then I need a stencils. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. 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 Okay. And then I should probably make a chest, considering that these things. I'm gonna take candleberries, make these into seeds so they don't go stale. That makes magenta. I don't even know what these berries do. There's some kind of berry. Can I? That was an interesting particle effect. Okay. They don't seem to go bad either. So, we'll just save those. Alright. Okay. We'll throw that in there as a temporary storage. And then, and I can't, the shift space click seems to be disabled for some reason. But, whatever. Hello, little cow. Let's make one more chest. And then we'll put it with this, which will make a pattern chest. Which, I can't actually put anything in. Alright. Stencil. There we go. Quest completed, I believe. Yeah, we got some flint and some oak wood. And there's a whole story. There's a whole story that they go into here. When Callion led the tribe, become one of the great houses, started at humble beginnings. Never had two sticks to rub together, forged a mighty kingdom. His hands, he advanced knowledge until splitting the atom was a trivial piece of science. Yep, okay. And it wants us to get some cobble. Unstable cobble, and the way we can do that is we gotta make a pickaxe. So we'll need that, and we already have sticks, so that, and a flint makes a flint pickaxe. Throw that in there. And then, what do we want to name our first basic pickaxe? Let's see here. We're starting a new beginning. This is a new beginning. This is the beginning of our kingdom / quest / town. The opening act now. The Groundbreaker. We're just gonna go with the Groundbreaker. If I figure out something. Whatever. We'll go with it. Ding! The Groundbreaker. Alright. Hello, little cow. Where'd you go? You're outside now. You didn't see that. Look at you! Wally, you got a little fucked up since...
Hey, can you hear me?
Wally, you okay, Wally? You're touching the thingies.